Good morning, students. Welcome to today's class. So, we discussed about addition, subtraction, and multiplication of polynomials from chapter 19. So, today we are going to discuss about division of polynomials. So, first, division of a monomial by a monomial. So, you know what is a monomial? Monomial means a polynomial which has only one term. Okay, so we are discussing about division of monomial by another monomial. Okay, let's take one example. Division of 10ab by 5a. Okay, 10ab is a monomial. It contains only one term. Okay, how will we identify term? The terms are separated by plus or minus sign. Okay, plus, if there is plus or minus sign, then only we can separate the terms. Okay, here there is no plus or minus sign, so we can consider 10ab as one term. Okay, this means 10 into a into b. Okay, and 5a, here 5a is another term. Okay, 5a means 5 into a. Multiplication and division will not separate the terms, only plus or minus sign will separate the terms. So 10ab means 10 into a into b divided by 5a means 5 into a. Now here numbers or coefficients. What are the coefficients here? 10 in the first monomial and 5 in the second monomial. So we can divide 10 by 5. Okay, that we can divide. So we know 10 divided by 5 it is 2. Okay, 10 divided by 5 it is 2. Then we can divide like terms. Okay, so here a and a, these two are like terms. So a divided by a, it is 1. Okay, a divided by a, it is 1. So 2 into 10 and 5, it will be 2. Here also you can write a 2. 10 divided by 2. A divided by a, it is 1. Now here 1b is there. So 2 into 1 into b. Okay, 2 into 1 into b, it is 2b. So the answer is 2b. Okay, let's take another example. 21 a y z divided by 7 a z. Okay, here 21 a y z is one monomial. 7 a z is another monomial. Okay, we need to divide these two monomials. So 21 a y z means 21 into a into y into z. Okay, we can split it like this. 21 into a into y into z. 21 a y z divided by 7 a z. We can split as 7 into a into z. Okay, now we can divide like terms. Okay, so 21 and 7, they are constants or like terms. Okay, they are numbers. So 21 divided by 7, it is 3. So 3 you can write at the greater number only you can write the number. 21 divided by 7, 3 will come in the numerator, not in the denominator. Okay, 21 divided by 7, it is 3 here. Now a divided by a. Again, a divided by a and a are like terms. So a divided by a, you will get a 1. 1 you can write in the numerator. Okay, here one y is there, but here no like terms for y in the denominator. Okay, now next z divided by z. So again z divided by z, it is 1. So what you got? 3 into 1 into y into z. Okay, 3 into 1 into y into z, 1. Again 1, you will get 3y as answer. Next you can take another example. 12m raised to 5 divided by 4m cube. Okay, so 12m raised to 5, that is one monomial. 4m cube, that is another monomial. So how can you split the 12m raised to 5? You know about exponents. M raised to 5 means m is multiplied by 5 times. Okay, so 12m raised to 5, you can split it like this. 12 into m raised to 5, that is m into m into m into m into m. Okay, this is 12m raised to 5 divided by 4m cube. How can we split this? 4 into m cube means m is multiplied by 3 times. Okay, so m into m into m. Now you can divide. 12 divided by 4. Numbers you can divide, or like terms you can divide. So 12 divided by 4, it is 3. Now m divided by m, here it is 1. Now again one more another pair you can select, m divided by m, that is also 1. Again one more pair, m divided by m, it is 1. Okay, now here all the terms are over, so you can stop dividing. Now the remaining is 3 into 1 into 1 into 1 into m into m. So what you will get? 3 into 1 into 1 into 1, it is 3 itself. Okay, m into m, it is 3 into m into m, that is 3. M into m, it is m square. Okay, so this is the answer, 3m square. Okay, now there is one law called quotient law. Okay, this law is about division of two exponents. So exponents you know. Let us take two exponents, a raised to m and a raised to n. Okay, so we are dividing a raised to m divided by a raised to n. Okay, this is one exponent, a raised to m. Now the second one is a raised to n. So we are dividing two exponents, a raised to m by a raised to n. And these two exponents have the same base. You can see here it is a. Base, this is base and this is power. Okay, here also base is a, power is different. Powers will be different. Okay, so what you will get? A raised to m minus n. This is quotient law if m is greater than n. Okay, a raised to m divided by a raised to n equal to a raised to m minus n if m greater than n. Okay, this first power will be, this m, here power in the numerator will be greater than power in the denominator. Okay, in that case we will use this a raised to m divided by a raised to n equal to a raised to m minus n. Okay, now if m is less than n or n is greater than m case, we can take a raised to m divided by a raised to n equal to 1 by a raised to n minus m if n is greater than m. Okay, so if n is greater than m, the power in the denominator is greater than the power in the numerator. Okay, if n is greater than m, we have to use this a raised to m divided by a raised to n equal to 1 by a raised to n minus m. Okay, so if m is greater than n, a raised to m divided by a raised to n equal to a raised to m minus n. If n is greater than m, then a raised to m by a raised to n equal to 1 by a raised to n minus m. Okay, let's take one example. X raised to 7 divided by x raised to 3. Okay, so you can see here power in the numerator is greater than power in the denominator. So we have to use this case. Okay, m is greater than n here. Okay, so a raised to m, this is of the form a raised to m divided by a raised to n. Okay, x raised to 7 by x raised to 3 is of the form a raised to m divided by a raised to n. This is equal to, here m is greater than n. That you must know. 7 is greater than 3. So, first one we are using a raised to m minus n. So, what will be x raised to 7 by x raised to 3? X raised to 7 by x raised to 3 will be equal to x raised to 7 minus 3. Okay, so what you will get, x raised to 4. So this is the answer. X raised to 7 by x raised to 3. Here 7 is greater than 3 or m is greater than n. Okay, in place of m it is 7, in place of n it is 3. So 7 is greater than 3. So you have to use a raised to m by a raised to n equal to a raised to m minus n. So x raised to 7 minus 3. So what you will get, x raised to 4. Okay, this is the answer. Next, another example, x raised to 3 by x raised to 7. Here you can notice one thing. Power in the numerator is less than power in the denominator. Or the power in the denominator is greater than power in the numerator. Okay, that is n. Here m equal to 3, n equal to 7. Okay, here n is greater than m. Okay, 7, n equal to 7 and m equal to 3. So n is greater than m here. Okay, so if n is greater than m, we need to use a raised to m by a raised to n equal to 1 by a raised to n minus m. So what we will use here, 1 by x raised to, in place of a it is x here, x raised to n minus m, that is 7 minus 3. N equal to 7 and m equal to 3. Okay, so x raised to 1 by x raised to 7 minus 3. So what you will get, 1 by x raised to 4. Okay, so let's take one example. 35a cube b raised to 5 divided by 5a raised to 6 b square. Okay, so 35a cube b raised to 5, we can split it like this, 35 into a cube into b raised to 5. Okay, divided by 5a raised to 6 b square. how can we split? 5 into a raised to 6 into b square. Okay, now 35 divided by 5, that we can do. Okay, 35 divided by 5, it is 7. Now we can group the exponents having the same base. Okay, that is a cube and a raised to 6 we can divide because they have the same base a. Okay, now b raised to 5 and b square we can divide. Okay, they have the same base b. So grouping the exponents having the same base, we will get here 35 division 5 we got 7 into a cube by a raised to 6 into b raised to 5 divided by b square. Okay, now we can divide a cube by a raised to 6 using quotient law, and b raised to 5 divided by b square, this also we can divide using quotient law. Okay, so a cube divided by a raised to 6. So here you know, in place of m, this is of the form a raised to m by a raised to n. Okay, in place of m it is 3 and n it is 6. Okay, here m is or n is greater than m. M equal to 3 and n equal to 6. So here n is greater than m. Okay, 6 is greater than 3. So n is greater than m. So if n is greater than m, what is the answer? 1 by a raised to n minus m. This law we have to use here. In a cube divided by a raised to 6, you need to use a raised to m divided by a raised to n equal to 1 by a raised to n minus m. Okay, since n is greater than m here, 6 is greater than 3, so we need to use 1 by a raised to n minus m. Okay, so equal to 7 into a cube by a raised to 6, it is 1 by a raised to 6 minus 3, 1 by a raised to n minus m. Okay, this law we are apply here. A raised to m divided by a raised to n equal to 1 by a raised to n minus m. Since n is greater than m here. Okay, 6, n equal to 6 and m equal to 3. N is greater than 3. So you need to use a raised to m by a raised to n equal to 1 by a raised to n minus m. Okay, so 1 by a raised to n equal to 6, m equal to 3. So a raised to 6 minus 3. Okay, into now b raised to 5 divided by b square. Okay, so here b raised to 5 divided by b square, in this m equal to 5 and n equal to 2. Okay, m equal to 5 and n equal to 2. So m is greater than n here. So which law? A raised to m divided by a raised to n. A raised to n equal to a raised to m minus n. This law you need to use here. In this b raised to 5 divided by b square, here m is greater than n. So we will use a raised to m by a raised to n equal to a raised to m minus n. Okay, so what we will get? B raised to, in place of a, base it is b here. So b raised to m minus n, that is 5 minus 2. Okay, here m equal to 5, n equal to 2. Okay, so m minus n means 5 minus 2. Okay, so what will be the answer? 7 into 1 by a raised to 6 minus 3, it is a cube, into b raised to 5 minus 2, it is b cube. Okay, so 7 into 1, it is 7. 7 into b cube divided by a cube. This will be the answer. 7 b cube. 7 into 1 into b raised to 5 minus 2, it is b raised to 3. So 7b cube or 7b raised to 3 divided by a raised to 6 minus 3, it is a cube. So 7b raised to 3 by a raised to 3. This is the answer. Okay.